There you are. Good morning. I hope that we have got sound this morning because I don't want to have to go and re-record this one. Oh gosh, we had 3 goes last week. 3 goes. Can you imagine it? Anyway, excuse me. Sorry. The weather today is cloudy with a little bit of sun. I don't know if we're due any rain, but we could do with some because even though we've had rain forecast, it hasn't actually arrived in any great quantity, and the reservoirs have started emptying again, which is very unusual for this time of year, but it is just a sort of weather-related phenomenon. So what we got for you today? Okay, the first thing is there's not a lot happening in the UK in terms of chemical regulations, but I did want to let you know about a business regulation that's just come in on the 1st of September, which is the failure to prevent fraud regulations. Now, our friends at Denton have done a really good little explainer on that, which I'm going to pop in here. And it's applying, it's one of these things that I think might be the thin end of a very long wedge because it's just applying at the moment to very large businesses, sort of over 250 employees, turnover in a certain amount, whatever. Just pop the link there. But you never know with these things. They have a propensity to spread, don't they? Like income tax was only for the top 10% earners, and now just about everybody pays it who's in work. So there's that. It did cross my mind that is the Cabinet Office, is the Cabinet covered by this? And in fact, would the failure to pay enough stamp duty on a mortgage be considered fraud? And does that mean that under this particular regulation, the Prime Minister himself would be at fault? Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Also, did you notice that Angela Rayner claimed that she was just trying to protect her child? Well, as Jeremy Clarkson said on X, formerly Twitter, that's all farmers are trying to do, and yet somehow they're seen as tax evaders. Yeah, what's sauce for one should be sauce for the other, in my view. And it's bad optics for somebody who would have resigned, as soon as this came to light back in the old days, to be clinging on to what little power they apparently have. So, yeah, anyway, so that's the first thing. We'll see how that plays out today, shall we? Second thing is titanium dioxide. Now then, this is also a karma moment. In fact, it's so karmic, I may be tempted to get out my popcorn because, of course, if I'm having popcorn, I make it at home. As you can tell, it's probably not been used for some time, to the point where the use by date has actually gone, and no, I'm old and I don't care. Right. So the karma I'm referring to is, of course, titanium dioxide. Oh, morning, Adam, by the way. Thank you for watching live. We really appreciate it. So, titanium dioxide. Now, there is a meeting next week of the Risk Assessment Committee, and Phil Rowley, one of our regular correspondents, has said that, he spotted something interesting, because when they did the agenda at first, it was just, we're going to talk about kind of the outcome from the CLH court case. They didn't use the word titanium dioxide. But lo and behold, when he went in this week, he found out that there was a closed session on that same topic for people who are in the room. And he asks, is this where the arguments are going to be about it? So, yes, if you are attending the Risk Assessment Committee in person, then here at Chemicals Coffee Time, we would be very happy to hear the outcome of those private discussions, anonymously, of course. Yeah, as I said to Phil when we were chatting about it on LinkedIn, it reminds me of that Barbara Castle thing that she said very long time ago about a Labour Party conference. Come on in, the blood's lovely. So, anyway, on a more serious note, if you want to find out how the titanium dioxide classification is being removed, then there is some information at the TDMA website, which I will just pop in here. Just trying to type and talk at the same time. Withdrawal. There we are. Right, so that's going below this video now. So, yes, now then, if you are interested in chemical regulations and all sorts of things, really, because we talk about regulations, we talk about process safety. There's a weekly recipe. It's a good one this week. It's one of my air fryer specials. Then you might like to sign up for Chemicals Coffee Time, the email version. I'll just pop the link in below the video because I'm able to put more information in there, like the link to the Risk Assessment Committee agenda, so you can see for yourself the karma that appears to be heading some people's way. Oh yes. So that's those things out of the way. So now we are on to reasons to be cheerful. And you may remember Don McMillan, who is an American engineer and comic, I think the only one of his kind. And I found some more of his little videos, so I thought we'd go for them in September. And the first one is things that don't make sense to engineers. So I'm just popping that link below this video as well. So that's it for me for today. I'm so glad that the sound is working this week. It was quite awful last week when we couldn't work out. Turned out to be some kind of weird setting in the laptop. But yes, it's all good now. So thank you very, very much for watching live. Thank you for watching on Catch Up. Take care of yourselves. I look to be able to chat to you again next week if we're spared. Bye.